tribe right here. We about to go live right here. If you're talking about the rounds, then it's 5 right here. What's happening? This the vibe right here. Pandies be the tribe right here. We about to go live right here. If you're talking about the rounds, then it's 5 right here. Hey, yo, hit the like button. You know I'll be checking.
What's going on, good people? Welcome to 5Roundz TV. I am Wantali, and we have the fact checker with us today. How you doing, Mr. Fact Checker?
Retired. Remember, it's retired.
You retired as a fact checker, so what are you now?
I'm just here. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You're here so you don't get fined. Showing up, just showing up or doing your duty, basically, huh? Doing your duty.
This guy.
What? I'm just listening to what you just told me, and you're telling me you're just showing up. That's what you said, right? Greetings.
No, it's fine. I've changed.
Right, guys. You know what? We hit a milestone. We hit 1,760 subscribers. We were at 55 for a while. Then we've hit 60. Don't know what happened, but people love the AFCON thing. I can see that a lot of people like talking about football. So maybe we should start talking about football, definitely, Francis. Maybe culture is boring, How you guys doing? How are the Pandies? Gunjan's probably for Gunjan, yeah. Gunjan's 5 hours ahead of us, right? And he still shows up every week, man. Big up you, Gunjan. Do you know what I'm saying? I only realized that. You forget about these things. But I realized that when I was trying to speak to somebody who was trying to arrange a meeting with me, and they told me the time difference, and I'm like, oh, damn, yeah, this guy logs in 5 hours. He's 5 hours ahead. So big up Gunjan, man, honestly. I don't know how you do it, but keep doing it. Keep doing it, bro. Anyway, today we're talking about AI today, guys. We're not getting technical, don't worry, We're not getting technical about it. It's just AI. I just want to talk about the way artificial intelligence is now, of course, making things easy, but also making people lazy or thinking that it's the quick way to success for people, So I want to talk about that. So, that's why we've got Mr. Bushido Brown here. Mr. Obi Too Nice will not be joining us today, unfortunately. I forgot to reply to his text. He said he won't be able to make it, but yeah, so I want to see what you guys feel about AI. But before we get into AI, right, the headline of the day, I was sitting there when I was preparing the show thinking, the headline of the week, what am I going to talk about as a headline? I know, why not talk about the thing that everybody's been talking about, the way Man United beat Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? The way Arsenal fans are trying to forget about this. Listen, it was everywhere. I don't care if you don't like football. Everybody knew that Man United beat Arsenal. Everybody. Everybody's dogs, spoons, the cars, everybody knew. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this because I happen to be a United fan. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, we are.
I'm standing on business.
They stupid.
We standing on business.
Hey, okay. Yeah, so there you go. I'm not gonna dilly-dally too long on that. You know what I mean? But there are people that are in pain. They are suffering. They are.
I am in pain.
Mm-hmm.
I am in severe pain.
Of course, they are crying. They are crying. There has been this the whole week. Anyway, to those people that were mad or upset about United winning,
all I can tell you is one thing: cry more.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna continue. I've had enough fun with Arsenal fans. Hey, big up you lot in the chat. Big up the Pandies. Song of the week. Yeah, there's a song that's just been. Yeah, I think on any piece of content you see, it's there. It's called Papaoutai. Have you guys heard the song Papaoutai? Mr. Fact Checker, you ever heard of the song?
No, I have not. I have been relaxing on my holidays.
What holiday?
Oh, I'm on a bit of a holiday. I've been off for the month. But you don't listen to your friends, apparently.
You didn't tell me you're on holiday.
Yeah, okay. Be like that.
You didn't tell me you're on holiday. This guy's name, I'll put it in the chat. This guy's name is Mikey's Mind. You have probably heard this already. Do you know what I mean? It's in French. Go and listen to it. I think it's nice. Very harmonic. Very
It's starting to sound a bit staticky.
that's what are you on about? What are you on about? That can't be right. That cannot be right.
Statically and kind of like you sound like in a true.
That's not good, is it?
There we go.
That's not good at all. We don't like that. We don't like that. Okay. Since we cleared that up, the sounding like I'm in a tube business. I'll just move this a little bit closer to me. Then I'll move the microphone closer to me. How you guys doing? You guys in the chat? How's your Friday evening going? How was your week? How was everything? All that good stuff. Yeah. So I put the song of the week. It's Papaoutai by a guy named Minds. Oh man, I don't want to butcher the name. What's his name again? So it's Minds. I'm sorry, Mind's Eye. I was thinking about the game. Mikey's with a double E. Mikey's Mind, basically, is called. He's a Swedish artist, Mikey's Mind. But this song is very sounds very African. So Swedish music producer by Mikey's Mind. Go and check it out. It's pretty dope. It could be a sound. People are saying it should be a soundtrack for The Lion King. Yeah. So that's the song of the week. I didn't get any memes this week, unless you want to share some memes, Mr. Fact Checker.
Oh no, I got no memes. Again, I've been just chilling.
You're just a meme yourself, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Be nice.
Me, nice.
Jesus is Lord. Jesus is.
Just had to tell you twice.
This dude.
You know what I mean? What?
Nothing
What?
at all. Nothing at all.
Anyway, getting on to it, guys. We're talking about AI artists, yeah. So for those that are joining, we're talking about this. Are AI artists the end of authentic music? I repeat, are AI artists the end, as we know it, of authentic music? Okay. I thought I'd be dramatic. I think the title is dramatic, but I thought I'd be dramatic about it. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of panic. Funny thing is this, I had this discussion with someone before, and I thought, yeah, okay. Then I had the discussion with Dapper the other day, and I said, you know what? We need to talk about this. You know what I mean? Because he raised some very good points. And I watched a video that Will.i.am spoke about this basically. Actually, do you want to watch that video? The Will.i.am video about AI? It's like 10 minutes long. But why not? Why not? The video on Will.i.am, he was talking about AI music, and he was giving, I guess, arguments for and against it. And I felt like it was very interesting because in this world where you've got AI artists, so the people that are, don't know what AI is, what an AI artist is. Well, first of all, AI is artificial intelligence, and a lot of people are, it's not even an argument. It's been around for years, right? It's been around for years, but generative AI, which is something that literally gives you a response based on what you've asked it in that moment. Now, like that literally goes and gets the information and gives it to you in that moment is generative AI. So there is, hold on a sec. Apparently he's lecturing at Harvard. Is it Harvard? One of the A-list ones, basically.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
Really? Well, you didn't know that Will.i.am is. What are you clicking? Because I can hear you.
No, I'm typing. That is me typing. That is me typing. You need to find this information. This guy
What
complaining about.
information? I thought you said you're not the fact checker.
This is my personal. This is for personal knowledge, not for you guys.
Excuse me.
Alright.
So what Ovi was saying was true. You are busy there googling things that begin with P. Huh?
This dude. I go on.
Right, I'm ready. I'm ready to share this.
Fragmentation.
What do you mean? I'm just saying. I just hope I don't get demonetized by CNBC television, okay? Because this is their content. Anyway, let's check this out.
And now a professor at Arizona State. Will.i.am is here. It is great to have you on the broadcast.
It's always good to be here.
And you've been sort of on the edge of the envelope when it comes to technology, but AI is really here, and it's affecting music in all sorts of interesting ways, from the bad stuff like AI Slop, but then there's also all sorts of new artists that are emerging and older artists.
Oh, did you guys know what AI Slop is?
To an extent, yeah. It's just
I didn't know. I was like, what the hell is this? I mean, okay. For those that don't know what AI Slop is, it's literally those, those videos that you get online on Instagram, whatever. Just those low quality AI videos that just spam. Especially I think Sora. Those Sora type videos. That's AI Slop, basically. Things that you can just create within the tap of a button. No need to think about it or edit it too much. And it's just literally those short and sharp little content type videos that are flooding the social media world. That's AI Slop. Okay, cool.
Who are using AI on top of it. And I'm so curious where you really think this all heads, and how happy or unhappy you are about it.
It's a mixed bag, right? I love technology. AI Slop. This is the worst it's ever going to be.
Right now.
Well, it's technology, so technology will continue to get better and better. And it's math. So we're going to move from prompting to promptless systems. And so it's Pac-Man right now.
But do you think if any of that music is real? I mean, did you say that like that you're going to give credit to an artist for creating music this way? Do you know what I mean?
Like imagine it's 1970, and we're talking about jazz here.
Right.
A jazz musician would say, hey man, what do you think about these samplers that are coming, man? People just sampling our stuff that we did back in the past, man. You think that's music, man? Just sampling stuff, man? Turns out that that's the form of hip hop. Sampling.
Right.
And using technology to reimagine and chop up and reconfigure. Doing poetry, tapestry, collage music. Like, so I can't be that critical over AI.
I'll let him finish.
Because I have a career sampling music. So, and the songs, people like the songs. Like Pump It is Misery Lou by Dick Dale. And I reimagined that. And
oh, wow. Who didn't
But
know
you are a human who took creativity and added to it.
Yeah,
if it's a machine that's doing it, are they just stealing it, lifting it?
Well, that's all. You got to be careful with that, too.
I need to pause it here. Because he was talking about how sampling music, with people that used to sample music. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. He was talking about people that used to sample music, and comparing it to how AI is taking whatever's been created and making it its own, right? Okay, you see, the thing is, the people that sample music, they pay for royalties and whatever it is. It is currently hard to determine whether the AI is sampling the music and whether AI is paid, like the royalties are being paid to the people that created this music, right? So that point, at first, when I listened to it, I've already watched these videos, but when I watched it, I was like, whoa, it's making some good points. But when I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. Because Rick Rubin said, for me, it's not just the art. It's also the artist, because you're getting this from their point of view. How did you understand the point of view of somebody who shows no emotions? You know what I mean? So how do you understand or connect? And that's what I felt as well. When I listened to this, what is this, Xania, Monet, Tata, these AI artists, I was like, yeah, this is good, but I can't connect with this. You know what I mean? Because this is essentially a program taking the feelings of a human being and putting it out and representing it as a human being. Doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, what Mr. Will.i.am said here, for me, I feel like it's a stretch. Like it's a stretch. Yeah, we sample music, but guess who's sampling it? Somebody with feeling. They had some sort of emotional connection to it, and they're also expressing it the way they want to express it. They also paid royalties. They also created something. Like I don't know. For me, I respect the craft more than this. I guess I'm showing my hand here, but it's just AI is good. Don't get me wrong. I studied IT. AI is good, but creativity is necessary. Like it is. The minute you start blurring the lines, I feel like it's a bit mad. But anyway, Mister Fact Checker, what are your thoughts initially?
So again, I understand where the argument is coming from with the whole sampling thing, but it's a completely different case when s- like it's take like your music, your sound, your individuality is taken, processed, and then just used in ways that one you're not aware of.
Mm,
For example, if you came up with a song with a story with heart to it, and then there was like AI took the exact same thing, made its own song with the same theme, heck, even with your sound or everything, what's going to happen? It gets, because it's by a big company, it's going to get pushed more. And what's going to happen to you, the originator of the song?
I'll get nothing. Like that artist,
Exactly.
like the artist we were talking about that made the Lion Sleeps Tonight. I mean, don't get me wrong. People are, the originators of good songs, their music's being stolen already. So people might say, but this is already happening.
Yeah, but have you noticed there is more case to, what do you call it, fight against people like, oh, we know this is my sound, instead of that.
Mm,
But if it's like someone says, oh, it's AI, people can easily just go like, hey, again, I'm not really that into like the whole AI space like that, but then they could just technically say, oh, it was just AI generated, so it's not yours. But then where would they have got that information from? Them? It would have been taken from you. You could just be like a literal victim of it.
yeah, yeah, you could be. I think that also the standpoint of people. I think people that I was thinking about it from both ways. Okay, yeah, right now it is prompt. Yeah, it is AI prompt. So it's not that the AI is creating this music on its own. Humans are prompting AI. So they are driving AI because even in the technology space, most companies are not saying that AI is replacing you, but AI is helping you get there faster. So the way they're putting it is you're still the driver, but AI is the turbo or whatever it is to help you get to that solution quicker, right? Okay, you can argue about that, but the problem here, right? What I was thinking, anybody can take this AI and go, do me a song like this, or do me a song like that. Do you know what I mean? So then that now contributes to that AI slop because now you have all these artists, these AI artists, with somebody who doesn't, no disrespect, have the talent, but is able to create something that an industry musician.
Something's up with him, Mike.
Can you
Oh,
hear me now?
okay, good. You're back. You're back.
That an industry musician, yeah, has worked hard to create. Think of the artists that spend those hours in the studio with actual bands trying to create music, and then comes AI and just goes click, click, click. I get it, it's convenient, but is it authentic? Man, obviously not. So yeah, that's what I think anyway. So let's finish this video and then we'll continue.
Because there's a lot of Shakespearean plays that have been reimagined, and somebody used that as reference points to create films. Whether it's the hero of a thousand faces, we've taken and borrowed and created. But at the core of AI music is some developer, and that's their art. So you can't discredit their art for creating that algorithm to create.
Right.
Yes, they did borrow from music. They did train on the entire library that humans have made, and that people should be paid for when you train on that. And then we're going to get to a point 20 years from now where it would have evolved. And it's not about training on yesterday's music. And we have to prepare ourselves for that too, because the AI that we're concerned about is not here yet.
Right.
And that is the AI that's creating just on its own.
How hard do you think it is to create today the next superstar? Meaning, in such a fragmented world, where you go to like Pop Rising on Spotify, those songs are like, you know, off of TikTok basically from some you know, smaller influencers that are now in the music business that might have never even been in the music business in the past. And so you have so many people. Can you create a summer hit anymore?
No, because just a couple of years ago, 10 years ago, we were communal. Everybody listened to MTV or the same radio station. Everything is now fragmented. And you're lucky if in this fragmented world, everyone is like magnetically drawn to something that's trending, but that trend's short-lived. It isn't like the full summer or the whole year like it used to be. There's an onslaught of like attention bombardment, where what used to be sustained over, like I said, a summer or a full year.
So do you think you could start a career right now and be who you are?
Well, yes, you could start a career. Is it gonna, like my career wasn't the same as Lionel Richie's career. Lionel Richie was at the height of selling vinyl. My career was at the height of selling CDs. You know, today's artists are at the height of TikTok,
right?
You know, relevance.
But when we talk about, you know, like a Beyonce or a Taylor Swift, do you almost think that it's like a different generation?
That's a record, we're selling records generation. Taylor Swift sold MP3s. Now, we are now in a world where DSPs have devalued the worth of music. Like, music is not worth the way it was when Lionel Richie got rich.
Right.
You know, when Sammy Davis Jr. was,
But
you know,
does that
Candyman.
Does that mean it's all live now? I mean, that's the other piece.
We're going to get to a point where live is the place to be. You can't trust the screen in a couple of years. It's going to be indistinguishable between human music and AI music, or organic oranges or oranges, whatever oranges are, if that's organic orange.
Right.
We're going to have to be able to say this is human music, this is AI music. You have to be able to.
But you remember there was a whole lip sync. You know, I remember Milli Vanilli, and back in the day, people would talk about a live thing, and then people would be lip syncing, and everyone said, "Oh, you get, you know, live. Even live is changing."
But now everybody's Milli Vanilli. So how about that? So now everybody's singing on top of some vocal. Everybody has some backing track and not really performing on the Grammys. But it's going to get to a point where you truly have to improv. You truly have to, you know, perform.
Right.
Theater is going to be like, did you see that play? Did you go see that? At least that's my hopes. As much as I love technology, we're going to get to a human-made.
Right.
That's the value. We're going to, you know what I mean?
Now that you're a professor, what are you teaching these kids?
We're teaching.
Okay, and then he goes on to speak about, you know, the school stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of give you a little bit of a little bit of knowledge on that. Big up Dapper for sending me that video. So a little bit of knowledge on that, or I get so that you sort of know what we're talking about here. So, right. So back in the day, people used to say making beats off of a computer is a real music. And I will confess, I grew up in an era that a computer was all you needed to make music, right? Like the Fruity Loops of today, because I'm gonna tell you something, you needed to spend time on that Fruity Loops for you to make beats. Not anyone can make beats. So then, you know, but now it's the industry standard, right? So is AI just a new instrument that makes that makes music more accessible for people who have the vision but didn't have the money for the studio, you know? So is AI making it easier for people that have a dream to make music but just do not have the access? Is it removing the exclusivity? I guess removing the you know, is it good that this is happening? It's allowing anybody to wake up and go, this is what I'm going to do. Like that person who's behind Xania Monet, you know, she was a regular person and now she's making millions. She signed a $3 million deal. You know what I mean? Is that a good thing, Mr. Fact Checker?
First of all, I think I need to actually do my homework on who's that? Is the name of May, whatever her name is.
Monet,
Because
yeah.
I have no I
Yeah.
have no recollection of her music or anything. But the thing is, right? I keep thinking specifically about music, what Timberland just recently did.
Yeah, Tata.
Uh like that's exactly what I mean. Like he got people to sign up, do the whole thing, put their sounds, ideas, and things, and it's all for an AI artist. So,
Yeah,
like, literally, there could be a point where, again, the artist will, I don't know what, does he say Tate, or whatever it is, will
Tata.
release a song, and it could be any of those artists. And then how, at what point can they, like, say, oh, that's mine? No, it was Tate. It was just, he collected the information of those. And the thing is, I guess it's me being an old head, but nah, I can't go with it because, like you said, with the Fruity Loops and stuff like that, like you physically had to like, it's like Legos. You're actually putting things together to make the full thing come out. But now with like AI prompts, that is not putting the full pieces. That is opening the box and then everything's already set for you. Where is the
I,
creativity in that?
I hear that. It's changing people's lives, though. It's changing
It
people's
is,
lives.
again, there are positive. There's always going to be positives, but in reality, the negatives are kind of.
They're massive. But are they coming from fear? Is it that people are just going,
It's not. There's literal. For example, you know how the AI data centers are like ran, right?
mm.
Have
So
you
what
seen what they've been doing to the environment of the people who live in the area that those data centers are?
please enlighten me. I heard
Yeah,
about water.
they're
I heard
like
that
they're poisoning the air, the water.
the food.
Obviously, noise pollution is a thing. People are like, oh, it's
Mm.
just noise pollution. No, you're gonna lose
No, no, no.
sleep and all
But
that stuff.
yeah, noise
Again,
pollution is a
it's
real thing.
making places inhabitable, and it's all for things that we kind of had before that were, for example, Google. When we just Google things was like people would say like, oh, go read a book. Google can understand. It was like that access to that sort of information is easy, but now it's kind of like,
It feels archaic, right? If you don't have
yeah,
AI search, you're like, what's going on here?
exactly. Like,
I need AI to confirm this. So yeah, no, I agree. I'll play this for you because this was the reel that we put out. So the trailer that we put out, and Xania Monet is in there, Tata's in there, and there's a new artist. I forgot what her name was. I couldn't. I think something. Anyway, anyway.
How does it feel being an AI artist?
So that's Xania Monet. She's the one on the front of the.
mhm.
Even the movement is not natural, guys. This is Tata, Timberland's artist, AI artist. The music video, Tata's music video, is almost believable because Thingy is in it. Timberland is in that video, basically. You know, so it's
At this
crazy.
point, I guess Timberland was just an AI, not an AI version of it.
Oh, they made sure they filmed a behind the scenes sort of thing for it as well.
Right.
Mm. Yeah. So Timberland made he's shown his hand with his AI, of course. I think he's working closely with Suno as well, isn't he?
With who?
Suno, the music making music making app, the AI music making app.
See, I didn't even know that was a thing.
How do you think these people are making music? Listen, this is
Yo,
not.
I'm behind. I'm just like, again, I think it's because I am stuck in the like
You know what?
classics.
You know what? We're gonna do it right now. Yeah. You tell me. I've got Suno actually. Oh, I need to re-download it. There was one time I was testing. I was like, let me test this Suno thing. And I gave it, and I wrote something. I'd already written a song, and I said, I put the lyrics in there, and I said, I want these sounds on the beat, and it just gave me the whole thing. And I was like, actually, this is a good idea. But people are going with this and, doing music about it. So give me something random. Like, what do what do you want to hear? It can be the weirdest thing you want, and what do you want it to talk about, and whatever it is you want to hear. Shoot.
The snowball fights.
Snowball fights. Okay. I think I can record a prompt. What genre?
K-pop.
Country. K-pop. Okay. Make a K-pop song about snowball fights. So there you go. I've uploaded. It's uploading the clip. All right. And once the clip's uploaded, I'm just waiting for it to finish the upload. Like literally, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so then show you. So I'm gonna press the create button over there, and it's gonna take. It takes a few minutes. So it says your groove's on the way. So it takes a few minutes to do, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes, and you have a full-on song. All right. So yeah, that's literally how easy it is. Oh, it's ready now. Are you ready? Are you ready for your K-pop song?
I don't even listen to them.
White powder falling from the sky so bright. We're gearing up for the ultimate fight. Gloves on tight and the boots on the ground.
You see, this is what I mean, right? I don't really listen to it, but that sounds more like a Disney thing. That sounds like a Disney song.
Hey. It gives you options too.
Now imagine there's a bunch of like.
Here's another. You know what? Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I can't get with it. Again, this is me being an old head, but I just can't get with it.
Yeah, well, there you go. Snowball fight, mate. That's what it is. Snowball fight. Start recording. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's how easy it is to make an AI artist. You know what I mean? I'm guessing for people like Xania, Monet, or whoever it is, she probably paid for it and created an artist and just kept it to that voice and that character. So today, if I wanted to, I could create a alternate version of me and put the music out tomorrow. Do you know what I'm saying? Or even sign off that it's me, so that it just makes sure it copies my voice. Do you know what I'm saying? But people are making millions of it. It's crazy. So having said that, right? If a machine that has never felt a heartbeat or struggle writes a sad song, is the song actually art, or is it just a hollow mathematical one? Very bad question.
I mean, that's a good question.
But people are connecting to this. I can't play her music because it's copyrighted. I can't even play AI music. But this Xania Monet, like people are resonating with this music. When I heard the song, it sounds good. But when you see the video, you're like, this is nonsense. Like this is, especially the latest artist. That one is pressing too much. The latest AI artist. Oh my god. Her first big single.
Your audio is
How about now?
Yeah, no, it's
How
okay.
about now?
It's okay now.
Anyway, her first song is called Community Day. The first AI. We're allowing people to make music like that, guys. This is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? crazy. It's crazy. Personally, yeah. If if it look, if this is in code, even if it's coming from a person, like the purpose of music is to connect, like is to connect, to provide a message, whatever it is. If we're now standing behind a robot or something like that, I might as well go to a prison booth and talk to somebody without seeing them as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I might as well do that, or you might as well get a pen pal or something. At least then you get feeling on the other side of the phone. You might as well talk to an automated service. That's the way it feels like, to be honest, because when you're sitting there going press 1 for this, press 2 for that, you think you can feel emotion there, you know, like things like, I don't know, man. I like you, I can't get around it. It's mathematical lie, it's manipulation at the end of the day. So I mean, while we disagree with it, isn't the efficiency impressive? Like if we can, so you know, if I'm trying to back this, if we can get through these loops, because think about back in the day what an artist needed to do to get noticed. Yeah, they would have to go to a show that some big artist is performing at and hope that their tape gets picked out of everybody else's, and then that person actually plays their tape and calls them and says, hey, I'm going to sign you. The chances of that would just, well, now people can just create something out of AI, put it on TikTok, it blows up there and everybody sees it, and people literally are coming at you with offers. You're not even chasing these labels.
But the thing is, you have to also remember there is a steep decline compared to before. There's more longevity because people would actually resonate with you.
Yeah.
Because yes, people will listen to the music, but then at the end of the day, they'll resonate with the person. I have to, like, for example, use I can't believe I'm using this cult. Taylor Swift fans.
Oh.
You see how, what do you call it? People say, oh, they resonate with her music and stuff, but it's more they resonate with Taylor Swift. So imagine if they like found out that this entire time it wasn't Taylor Swift. She just like she has this whole persona about being independent, her voice, her everything. Or for example, live shows. We're gonna start like that will like no longer be a thing really. It'll just be a big screen with the
hologram.
Like imagine, yeah, like a giant hologram. Imagine going to like the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl's coming up, halftime show. Imagine if it wasn't like you saw Kendrick Lamar, right? You saw how powerful that performance was. Imagine if it was an AI thing. How do you think that would happen?
But how? I think we're gonna get in. You know, I don't think we're far from making. What do you call it? Humanoids? Do they call it humanoids?
Oh, yeah, we are far. We are far.
we are far from that.
Yeah, I'm telling
man.
you, we are extremely.
I don't know. Those
remember when we were supposed to be like, how close are we supposed to be to flying cars? Look how far we are from that.
Oh yeah, of course we are. So you know, I guess over time there will be a quest for it. It's not that they're gonna fail. I mean, we didn't think AI would come like this, but it's come. Mm-hmm. So I think the next I was thinking to myself, I said, how can you beat this, right? So again, when I was talking to David, I was like, man, I might as well just do live performances, stop releasing music, and just come to a show with my live performances and stuff like that. While I agree with what he's saying, you still need to have your musical platform. Do you know what I mean? But I think you know, for human beings, we're probably going to have to invest more in doing these pop-up shows, in going to these open mic sessions, because you know people still want to connect. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? But well, there's no but anyway. I think you know there's a good and bad about AI. Yeah, okay. People's creativity is under threat. Some people will love it and forget about you as a human and go, I actually want to listen to AI music. It's less time consuming. I don't need to follow all these things. Because if you go to this Xania Monet's page, this AI thing posts stuff. They literally do challenges and all that. Well, somebody's doing it for them, but this is what they do. I think personally, I always think this way. When there's change, You either adapt or you get left behind. You know, so we will adapt because think about it. Will.i.am said, right? Lionel Richie, vinyl, yeah. His era, CDs. Taylor Swift, MP3s. Now we're in DSPs, which is digital streaming provision, isn't it? Providers. Now we're in the era of how many streams do you have, how many followers do you have, and all these things. People will adapt, you know.
Actually, you brought up something really good.
Yeah.
There's a big amount of inflation with these numbers.
With the streams, yes, there is.
Yes, with streams. That's why it's easy for you to say it's not as impressive because like big companies can literally just buy followers.
Exactly. So it's, even the listener these days, the listener is not the customer anymore, are they?
No.
Let's be honest. The listener is not the customer, it's the clicker, the one that clicks and clicks and clicks and it's the views. That's what they want. They want the shareholders to be happy with the views, the numbers. Because if the listener was still the customer, you would still get cues, yeah, at I don't know, to buy CDs or buy whatever, because this music is being made with some consideration, So we've been going towards this, but there are artists out there that are still making music properly or making art. You know what I mean? One of them is Tave. I interviewed him on here, 5Roundz. You know what I'm saying? Good artist. You should check him out. The other one is One Tally. You know what I mean? Presents the show. No.
I'm not in a position.
Emotional, damn it.
Yeah. So no, like obviously that's tongue in cheek. Yeah. So I can't listen to AI music. I'll be honest, but that's me. That's my opinion. I'm not coming here to say, guys, don't listen to AI or don't do it. I personally cannot because I have so much respect for the craft, the art, and all these things. I'm a student of the game, and I can't sit there and respect something that just can be clicked. Then what are we doing this for? Basically, even video gaming is a skill these days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not disrespecting video. I feel it is a skill. Hand-eye coordination and whatnot. So, but what I'm saying is there's creativity in music and it's art. It's a beautiful thing. It makes people cry. It makes people go through, it makes people go through stuff or see things through another person's vision. Can AI do that? Don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. They can't. They can only copy what's already been there.
But
like
remember Will.i.am said you're not even ready for what's coming, which is promptless AI.
No, don't even.
We will be there because the open AIs of this world, they want that. They want to plug AI into the network and make it free to do what they want. Skynet.
Yeah, I'm not about that. We're gonna end up like in the Fallout series. I'm not for that. And it's a giant billionaire money laundering scheme. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's all about who's getting there and who's going to own it. It's all about owning things. So how can you create something and own it? You remember, I always talk about this. If you guys have ever heard of DeepSeek, it's an AI platform that was made in China. It was made by a guy who studied business in a village. He created this AI platform, this generative AI platform with less chips than your traditional AI platforms you have now, the Geminis, the Copilots, the Grok, and all these things. Yeah. All of a sudden, so because if you remember when you started using AI at first, it was like, oh, you've hit your limit, or you need to pay for the pro version, you need to do this, you need to do that. This guy just went, yeah, I've got mine, but it's completely free.
Oh God, what is that? I don't know what started with this guy. It's heavily started.
Seriously? Can you hear me now? Hello.
No, it's still in the I can hear you, but it's still there. What did you
about
do?
Now?
There we go.
Okay, so I need to remember this setting of my mic. Okay, we're back. You know what I mean? That's why they call me Slim Shade. I lost my chain of thought because of this.
Oh, you're about to say something about AI being bad or something. I don't know.
No,
But,
no, I meant okay. Anyway, like I was saying, there was a guy in China made an AI platform with fewer GPUs than anybody else that crashed the market. So obviously people were upset. They're like, "Who is this guy? Where does he live? What does he do? How can we compromise?" Things like that. It's funny how the world works. You want to see how people really are. Follow the money because people out here are evil. As soon as they know that you're stealing them, not stealing their money even. As soon as they know that you are competition and you're sort of fluctuating the market, they want to know who you are and how they can take you down. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but it was just an interesting story, about this deep sick thing. But like I said, look, I don't know. I don't know about this AI thing. I'm not sure. I feel like it needs to be policed. Like people have been calling for policing social media, like how the UK government is trying to hammer X for allowing children to be putting
you see that. You see that. You're opening the door
unnecessary
for the
prompts.
worst type of people. That's also a thing you need to also think about.
Yes, but we can police this. You can
I
police.
mean, can we?
Yes.
Look what happened with the what you call it, the laws here. What happened to VPNs? Skyrocketed. Was it about a 600% increase in VPNs? I was like,
Yes,
that's
and you
sick.
know why? The funny thing is when they brought this in, I was out of the country.
Yes, dude.
So then I came back. You must verify yourself.
Who
Excuse
are
me.
you? You came back and they're just basically asking
I thought
who
they were
you are.
after me. I thought they were after me. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I must verify myself. What's going on here? Huh?
She's moving like a detective, man.
And then what? And
So
then what? Then what people started doing? They started
is
using
using VPNs.
games or something like avatars that look old to like bypass it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You get it? If you don't get it,
Anyway, we don't wanna nerd you out with with the AI chat, but yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think about this whole AI thing. That Mr. Fact Checker, of course, putting in his 2 cents about this, right? It's very rare that you get Mr. Fact Checker here, guys. Telling you. Just make sure you smash a like on the video as well, please. That's what we do over here, right? Chicha word of the week. Is Cuba.
ADI. ADI.
Huh?
That should be.
Yeah. So yeah.
You're static again. I don't know what. See. This is what AI does. It ruins your mic performance.
I don't know why it's doing that. To be honest, I don't know. Can you hear me now? Hear me now.
Yes.
What I need to do is get a podcast microphone because I'm using a music microphone. So music microphones normally have inbuilt filtering settings. So yeah. Yeah. So it's your word of the week. Speaking of which, right? Speaking of which, the 5Roundz birthday is coming, right? And I'm trying to. So we've actually started making money off this. Not a lot. So I don't want to get into it too much, but yeah, we made our first. I think we hit the first threshold. So YouTube's got a threshold of how much you have to get to before you get paid. You know what I mean? Before you So what we're gonna do, all right, for the guys that are watching, the pandies, whoever, let us know. Do you want us to give this away as a present or a giveaway to the pandies on the 5Roundz birthday? Let me know. What we'll do is we'll match it basically. So the panel will match it. And I'm not talking about you, Mr. Fact Checker.
I was wondering.
The man wants to win. You want to win the money. But
exactly.
Yeah, no.
I'm trying to win as well.
Okay, so yeah, we got a pot. So yeah, for all these years that we've been streaming, I mean, this YouTube thing is very slow. This YouTube money making thing is very slow. So it's not a lot of money If you want to find out birthday show, I will announce it then, and we will double it. So we will put half of it basically. So that's what we'll do. So yeah, we'll give that away. We'll do like a draw or something like that. It's like a token of our thanks for you guys watching it, because this money, it's the guys who are watching. Literally, it's because of you that we made this money. So long may that continue. Do you know what I mean? You could always receive the money and send it back as a super chat or something. Yeah,
just wow.
Obviously not. Cool. Interesting fact. Yeah. So interesting, interesting fact time, guys. Yeah. Actually, Mr. Fact Checker,
go on.
Do you know who was named as the co-producer, aka beatmaker of the song "On Fire" by Lloyd Banks? In case people don't know what that song is, on fire, up in here, it's burning hot, we on fire.
Oh, clearly I know this. Clearly I know this.
Up in the spot, we on fire.
Watch me fail. It was the answer you're about to say. That's who it was.
It was none other than Mr. Marshall Mathers. Eminem himself was the co-beat maker of "On Fire." Lloyd Banks is one of Lloyd Banks's biggest songs. You know, I think Eminem is responsible for one of Lloyd Banks's biggest songs. Some of Lloyd Banks's biggest songs: "On Fire," "Warrior 2," you know, things like that. So very interesting random fact, because personally I'm a big fan of Eminem, so I didn't know that he was producing at that time. But then again, he produced his own album. He also, he was doing it way before. I thought it was Dre first, and then he sort of carried on. But no, he's been doing it for time. So yeah, he was in the studio most times. He was in the studio most times when Lloyd Banks recorded his album "The Hunger for More." They're actually very close friends. So yeah, that is the interesting fact. So yeah, we done out here. We done out here under an hour early today. Anna didn't even bother show up, even though she says I'm always late. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? Gunjan probably, I don't know. It's the end of the month, so people are probably up, doing the most. But guys,
it is January, so
it is January. It's almost over. So
imagine.
we're gonna celebrate. Yeah, it's over. We're happy that it's over. But no, guys, thank you for tuning in. Let's keep those subscribers going up. So 1,760 subscribers. Keep them going up. Let's get to 2,000. In fact, I think I'll do an incentive here. All right. If we get to, what do you reckon? 1,200 subscribers by the birthday, then we'll give the money away.
To a charity of your choosing, yeah?
No. We'll give the money away to whoever is registered at that time. So if you have to be part of the pandies, let me whoever is, basically whoever that is. What's your name? Doblific Flute. What's good, my G? Says, hey guys. Yeah, we're about to sign out, bro. But yeah, what's good? So like I said, I think when we get to 2,000 subscribers, we'll give you some money. Let me say this properly. So my lawyers need to save me on this one. You stand a chance, you enter a draw and stand a chance to win some money.
There we go.
All right, don't worry, it's over 50 pounds. Okay, it's over 50 pounds. Definitely over 50 pounds. Okay, cool, guys. Listen, thank you very much. Have a good weekend, Mr. Fact Checker. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the January. It's over. It's now gonna be Valentine's season. Valentine's is coming. Where is your boyfriend? Lonely. Guys, see you later.